How's it going, everybody? Josh with Be Known. So this is another weekend inspiration. I didn't forget about you guys. And in my efforts to bring you guys different scenery, I kind of have this camera placed a little weird, but I'm down here at the dog park. So if you see dogs running around behind me, it's nothing crazy. There's one of my little ones right there. Just letting them run it off while I talk to you guys, and do the weekend inspiration. First, I want to start off by saying, big prayers, energy, positive vibes, whatever you want to send out to everybody in Portland and Oregon, Southern Oregon, Washington, California, everything with the fires going on. Just crazy, man. I feel really bad for people are losing everything. It is really nice to see a lot of people standing up and working together and helping people out no matter what, especially with everything that's going on right now in the world. For this to be going on and people to be coming together and really helping each other out is just, it's a real blessing. So if anywhere on here you guys want to comment or post, that you have some help, you have a trailer, you got a truck, you can help do some evacs, you can help with some clothes, any type of things like that. If you get that over to me, message me, Facebook, text, call, whatever you want. I can get those in the right hands to help people out. I have been reposting a lot of stuff for evacuation things, for numbers, for helping evac, especially with animals, evacing animals and things like that, because sometimes it can be really easy for people to get out of their home or the situation where the fire's at, but getting horses, goats, cows, dogs even is not the easiest thing for everybody. So if you have some room to help, if you can board some horses, if you can help with a trailer, anything like that, please feel free to let us know, and we will send that over to the right people and get it in the right hands to be in contact with you so we can help out as many people as we can in this. Okay, so with that said, today's inspiration for the weekend, I want to talk about a little thing called distraction. Now, distraction is, for some people can be something as simple as, like me, I keep looking off because the dogs are running around over here. That's distraction. But I'm talking about like the major distraction that is, life and every day. And the way that I'm talking about is something as simple as, let's say I have work to do today. I get up in the morning, I get my coffee, I sit down at my desk, I turn my computer on, and I know I've got 3-4 things or a project or something that I need to do. But you know what? I'll just hurry up and knock out this email real quick and check that. And then I'm going to go check Facebook really quick and see what's up there. And then maybe I got to check my IG or something like that. Those are distractions. Those are what keeps you from doing, your job and what you want to do and move forward with everything that's your plan. And I mean, they're really simple. It comes down to even something is like, I'm going to go have a cigarette really quick, or I can't make coffee at home. I got to run down to the coffee shop real quick because either I'm out of coffee or whatever reason. That's just putting your time out. And so let's talk about what distraction really is. So a lot of people say that, the human brain, that people are basically geared for, pain and pleasure. That's it. We do everything and make our decisions based off of a pain response, a pleasure response. I'm not going to stick my hand on the hot oven stove, because it's pain. I'm going to do this, have a cocktail. I'm going to watch a movie that I like. I'm going to, joke around with my friends, whatever it is, because it creates a pleasure response. And I look at it a little bit differently. I look at it as, instead of pain and pleasure response, everything that we do is based around avoiding discomfort. That's kind of the way I look at it. Everything we do is based around avoiding discomfort. So you have this project that you're going to have to do, and it's really, going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a tough deal. And you know what? It's causing some discomfort, a little bit of stress, a little bit of, am I going to get this right? Am I going to nail this project? Whatever. And so because that discomfort pops up, the distraction of, well, I'll get to it in a little bit. I'm gonna go check Facebook for a minute, and then I'm gonna respond to some of these emails. And I got to call so and so from the other office or whatever it is. That distraction is there to get you out of this discomfort that you're feeling for having to do something. It can be, as simple as you are hungry, and the discomfort of your stomach being, having pain or grumbling or whatever, what do? You eat. So with that, that's what distraction is you're being distracted by the discomfort of something else. So one of the things that I put down for myself that I try and do to kind of forward everything that I'm doing and make sure that I get tasks at hand done, whether it comes down to, answering emails. Hi, everybody. Hello. All the dogs just came. Whether it comes down to, I have to get this project done, or I have to work on this client's account, I got to do this, I got to get this done, and you know what, I should just go check the emails real quick. Maybe I should check our Facebook, and, maybe I should call up one of our team and see what they're doing and make sure that they're on track. That, again, is a distraction. So the way I do it is I take whatever distraction pops into my head at that point, even like go grab coffee or something like that, is I will go, all right, I'm gonna do those things. Not that those things aren't important, and not that those things don't help, progressively in your job or in your personal life. I mean, you're gonna do them anyways, right? And a lot of times they're going to be progressive for doing that. But the distraction there and how I get rid of it is to go, I'm going to, instead of do that right now, jump into check the emails or jump into looking at the Facebook. I'm going to wait 10 minutes. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to wait 10 minutes. And, a lot of times I'll try and go, in 10 minutes, I'll check those emails. I'll spend this next 10 minutes working on that project that I'm supposed to get knocked out. And by the time that 10 minutes is up, I'm already in depth into there and I don't end up jumping out. And so it's just a little tool that helps me get there. So, if you're, an agent watching this, and, you're going, hey, I really need to block out this 2 hours of time or this 1 hour of time to call my leads. Oh, I'll get to it. And then, pretty soon the day's over. That is a really good tool that can help you, is going, if I just spent, instead of doing all the other stuff that I'm thinking about doing and not calling the leads right now, if I went, hey, I'll call leads for 10 minutes and then I'll check those emails, or then I'll call so-and-so from the other office, or then I'll go on Facebook and look at that. Those are the type of things that can help you get into that routine mindset of just avoiding the distractions and going direct to what you're supposed to do. Once you get into it, you're calling leads for 10 minutes. You might get lucky in a, first phone call, second phone call, third phone call. You get somebody on the phone that's going, hey, yeah, I'm looking to buy a house. And then what's going to happen? You're going to have a good long conversation and you're going to have work to do after that. And so you're not going to be able to go jump on Facebook and jump on emails and see what's in there. And you know what? That's okay. They're still going to be there. Facebook's not going anywhere. Neither is your email, your inbox. It's all going to stay there. But you know who might go somewhere? That lead that is interested in buying or selling a home. They might go somewhere. So if you can take what I'm saying and relate that to, whatever it is that you do in your work or whatever it is you're focusing on in your life, and go, hey, maybe if I just took that 10 minutes and said, you know what, I'll just do what it is that I really need to do for that 10 minutes. And then if that 10 minutes is up and you know what, you need to step away and go check the emails and stuff like that, fine. At least you started. At least you got started on it. It's not the easiest thing in the world. It's how you have to form that habit. Just like, people that smoke, they have to form that habit. You don't just pick up a cigarette and smoke one cigarette and then be like, I'm addicted, I gotta have a cigarette all the time. No, you develop that habit, just like breaking that habit. And when you're breaking that habit, it's not easy. Cold turkey is like not a thing. People just say, well, why don't you just stop? Well, you don't do that. People don't just stop smoking cigarettes. People don't just stop things that they're addicted to. And distractions can be addicting. So it's just like breaking an addiction, in a sense, if you will. I'm not saying it's as bad as cigarettes or drugs or something like that, but even Facebook can be an addiction. I've seen it. I've seen people who just are constantly like this, and you're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm on Facebook. I'm on Facebook. For what? It can only update so much. Come on, man. They get addicted to it. So to break that habit, you need to slowly, kind of wean yourself off of the habit of distraction. And so that's my weekend inspiration, you guys. Maybe I'll get you guys a little bit of footage of some dogs to close this out. If you are watching this and you're an agent and you need some help with some systems, let me know. Reach out to me. If you're watching this and you like what I have to say and you've been watching some of these weeks, man, comment on the stuff and let me know what you want me to talk about. Give me some, I don't really care about likes, but if you want to push push that, go ahead. You know, just give me some feedback. Let me know that, you know, you like what I'm doing. One of my favorite things right now is, since I've been doing these every Friday, is it's not the comments or the likes that I get or the amount of views. It's when I go somewhere, like I went to Walmart the other day. And yeah, I know, I went to Walmart. So I go to Walmart and I'm walking down and I was looking for a specific thing for this recipe for cooking this dish that I was going to work on. And I ran into somebody that stopped me and was like, "Hey, Josh, how's it going?" And I was like, "What's up?" And they wanted to thank me for these every weekend inspiration videos that I do. Now, they're not a client of mine. They're not somebody that does real estate, because I know a lot of times these can be real estate focused, but that's the business that we're in, so of course we got to talk about it. But you know, they're just an average everyday person that it goes about their day and says that, "Hey, I really look forward to your videos on Fridays." They really just kind of help me after everything that's throughout the week, the work week, the home week can be stressful, everything that's going on in the world, all that. I really look forward to watching your videos on Friday, because they give me a good positive light and a good thing to, you know, kind of a good tool to look forward to, you know, seeing what I have to say, apparently. And that to me is the best like that I can get, versus, you know, likes on this video or how many views I get or anything like that. So but I would really appreciate the comments. I really appreciate the messages that you guys send me asking me to talk about certain things. I'll get to them, but you know what, put some comments on here, so that way if you bring up a subject, other people can go in on that. And if I see enough people that are going in on, "Hey, I want him to talk about this specific subject," then I'll move that video to the front of the roster and we'll go ahead and do it. So I'm gonna try and get you guys a little bit of footage of some of the dogs really quick. Let's see if you guys can see some of my little monster dogs. Let's see, let's turn this bad boy around maybe. No, not gonna do it. Let's see, here we go. Come here, girls. And that's everybody. All right, guys, enjoy the weekend.